Well, hi, and welcome to Studio Time with Zach. My name is Zachary Rutter. I'm an artist based out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and on the easel this week, we got something interesting. I'm very excited about this one. It's a present for my daughter, Josephine. And what we're gonna be doing today is I'm gonna be pressure washing all this dirt off of here and sanding it down to bare metal. As you can see, this thing has seen better days. And then my buddy CJ is a professional vinyl rapper from Sign Division, and he's gonna come in. We're gonna do a vinyl coating on top of this with the sun heart, and then I'm gonna hand paint it with some custom Zach Rutter swag for my baby. So let's get to work. So make sure this thing is squeaky clean before we start sanding it. Let's head outside and let's get wet. If you look into the sky, it's a typical Pittsburgh day. It's probably gonna rain. So let's not waste any time. I think I knocked about 30 years off of this bad boy with some of that water. We got all the stickers off. Let's let it dry and start sanding. Check it out. The pressure wash worked perfectly to get that top layer of dirt off. Now that this thing's dry, it's a beautiful day to start sanding. If you've watched the show before, you know I'm no stranger to getting my hands dirty. Today we're gonna be using Old Reliable, my orbital sander. All right, after about 20 minutes or so, you can see that orbital sander just ain't gonna cut it. So I'm even whipping out my bigger drill, this Bosch hammer drill, and that Dremel grinding piece. Let's see what we could do to get this done even quicker. Oh man, as you can see, this thing is working like a charm. Oh, that metal. So because of how rusted out this thing was, we're gonna have to take it down to the bare metal to allow for the vinyl to stick to the surface. Luckily, this Dremel piece is making easy work of the sanding process. Side one is done. Let's get side two finished. So I thought this would be a great time to tell you guys how I came across this toy car. It was actually in the trash of a neighbor's up the street from the studio, and I could not resist giving it a new life. I'm so excited for Josie to take her first ride on it. All right, everything on this thing is sanded as best as I'm gonna get it. So all that's left to do is wait for my man CJ to get here. It's a new day, and CJ should be here any minute to get some measurements so we can start vinyl wrapping this toy car. I'm gonna enjoy some coffee till he gets here, but I'm excited to get started. Oh, the man, the myth, the legend. All right, now that we got our measurements, CJ's gonna print the vinyl out, and then we're heading to his studio to get this thing finished. All right, we just arrived at Sign Division's print shop. Let's head on inside and see if CJ's ready to rock and roll. Dude, this place is awesome. We're here at Sign Division. I'm gonna let CJ talk a little bit about what we're about to do.
Me and Zach, we're gonna be wrapping this car. It's gonna be really cool.
If you're ready to go, I'm ready to rock and roll.
Let's do it. Today, we're using a 3M Envision vinyl, tall bill line vinyl for wrapping. Highly conformable, print quality is amazing. This is gonna be dope.
As you guys can see, CJ is doing all of the work. All jokes aside, CJ is crushing it with this car. You guys have no idea how challenging vinyl wrapping is. I learned firsthand that it is a very difficult thing and that CJ is a master of the craft. So totally check out his website and hit him up for all your vinyl needs.
It's coming together.
Vinyl takes a lot longer than I expected.
Stuff's coming together, it's looking great. Stay tuned for the rest.
The ends are getting a great taste of Pittsburgh weather in this one. We've had rain, sun, and snow all in the course of like a week and a half. It's snowing, man. I can't believe it. But before we head back to CJ's studio, what better time to let you guys know that we've got tons of awesome merch at ZacharyRutterArt.com. Check it out. We've got tons of stuff to keep you warm, tons of stuff to keep you cool, depending on the weather in the city of Pittsburgh. So help support the show, help support my art, and definitely help support the message of the Spread Love Army. Now let's get packed up and head on to CJ's studio. head inside and get this thing done. Back in the lab again.
We started on the car last night, got partially way through, and we're gonna bust this out.
Getting started on the big boy.
The big boy.
Side 1 is done. Time for side 2.
Side 2.
I got that on camera, man.
Nice. This is my pick of my wedgie.
Let's get it. Time for the final touch.
Move it down a little bit. Yeah, right there.
Pull it down.
Hell yeah.
Easy. Bam.
How's it feel?
It feels great to be done.
All right, man, hold that up in the air proudly. You did it. Part 1 is done. Time to paint it. Not gonna lie, CJ conquered a mountain with vinyl wrap in this project. It was a lot more challenging than either of us ever expected, but he crushed it, and I am so excited to get started on painting. I haven't even talked about what I'm gonna be painting on here. If you guys remember way back when I painted Josie's nursery, at the very beginning, before I finished the flowers on her wall, I had the skeleton outline of just the white flowers. And I remember saying, man, I should just keep them like this because they look so cool. I know we colored them in and finished them. I think it's time to finally do my first official skeleton outline painting. A lot of work to go, but we're halfway there. Let's get it done. So I will mention this is my first time ever painting on any type of surface like this vinyl, so I had CJ give me an extra piece of scrap so I could test it out. So here's a little taste of what this whole car is going to look like. And yes, I am going to be handwriting Josephine's name. If you look closely, you can see I'm going to be doing some pinstriping. I found this technique on TikTok where if you put tape on there and then apply a little gel medium, you should get a perfectly straight line. So let's let this dry and give it a go. Oh man, that gel medium worked like a charm. These pinstripes are crispy. While the pinstripe dries, we'll go ahead and get started on some of the headlights and taillights.
Remember that dude?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, take a look at that. These flowers look phenomenal. It's coming together, y'all. We're gonna let this dry and then get to work on the final side. We're so close to being finished. Side 2 is completely painted, and while we let it dry, there's one more thing we gotta do. All that's left to do is finish that final step, the cherry on top, which is constructing the cushion seat. I went ahead off camera and cut out a piece of wood and foamed to size, and all that's left to do is attach it all together with the Sunheart fabric. Not too bad for my first time ever making a cushion, so all that's left to do is attach the cushion and show my baby. The seat is finished, and now Josie's got a place to rest her booty. Let's go show her.
Look at that!
All right, little lady, are you ready to check this thing out?
It's so cool!
Look how cute you are. captivated by my other mural. I think it's safe to say we knocked this one out of the park.
One day your feet are gonna reach down there. One day. Look at you go. Oh, honk it. That's right.
Blended here too. So, as always guys, if you had fun, if you enjoyed yourself, and if you think you learned a thing or two, please like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with all the fun happening in studio time. And until next time, keep creating art. Did I say that right? And there you have it, another episode in the books. This was such a fun project, and it would not have been possible without the help of my friend CJ from Sign Division. Definitely support them. They are a phenomenal company, and I owe them the world for helping make this possible for my little baby Josie. So check out these close-ups, and please subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world.